Hey everybody, welcome to the Eerie Cast, the podcast. With me is Chris.
What's up, everybody?
They can't see you, so you gotta speak up, brother. Chris right now
Yeah,
is
I
in
mean, right
a
now,
Chris right now is in an undisclosed location. He's hiding. It's tax
yeah, he's
season.
hiding. Yeah, that's funny. So
We just
yeah,
wanted to, yeah, we just want to do a quick podcast that let everyone know that we appreciate you all and thank you all. We're getting a lot of views, a lot of time watched, and
what's been the most view video so far?
I think we've done the dark cartoons. That's got the most, and then I think
Okay,
a UFO one we did. I don't remember which one. I think we've done two so far. One of them did really well.
okay, okay. What about the one that we uploaded? I think yesterday, right? The astronaut one, space-looking one. What was it called? Forgot what that one was called. I forgot what it was called, but it was like a top fives. I remember it was like a top fives talking about like, the moon landing. I think it was.
The moon.
Right? I think that was one of them. I can't remember though. But what have you been playing? What have you been
Hold on, I'm looking at the
doing
thing.
lately? I've been playing a lot of Destiny. I got back into Destiny. Um
No, yeah, I mean I've just been playing a lot of Helldivers and screwing around a bit and other stuff, but not much else.
okay. Okay. What have they added on Helldivers lately?
Oh
What have
man,
they
recently they added the gloom bugs, which are weird bugs, and then I think now they got the new predator strains in it, and so I think there's
Wow.
tons of stuff with the bots too, and supposedly the next big thing that's going to happen though is the Illuminate. Supposedly the Illuminate army is going to start coming and trying to attack Super Earth, so we got to defend from that.
Okay. You said it doesn't have that much DLC, right? You're saying or something? Or does
Uh,
it?
I mean technically it's got a ton, but I
Like
mean
you
they're
can buy?
always yeah. I mean like there's like whatever in-game currency, but you could pay real cash if you want, but I never use real cash because I just play the game and get the in-game currency, and then I use that to unlock skins and weapons and all kinds of cool stuff.
So you can um grind for anything you want to buy at the store?
Oh yeah,
Anything?
yeah,
So it's not like Destiny where there's literally stuff that you have to like literally pay for, you know?
yeah. No, you don't have to.
Like
If you want to pay for it, you can. And I've seen some people who have, because they're really low level, but they somehow bought like the newest thing. But I mean, in most cases, you just kind of grind it out, and you can do it.
oh, interesting. Yeah, hopefully we're gonna have more videos. We're gonna do more reactions hopefully for this week. Um what else we expect this week?
Like I was saying, hopefully we have videos. We're definitely gonna have videos.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've been trying to explore around, kind of seeing like what else like we could react to and stuff like that. And I kind of want to get into like documentaries and stuff. But I don't know if we want to sit there for half an hour watching it. Say we watch a video that's 10 minutes, usually ends up being like a 20-minute reaction video because we can't stop
Yeah.
talking about it.
Yeah, yeah. What about the Wi-Files? You don't think that would be a good reaction?
Oh man, I think so. I really think doing the
'Cause-
Wi-Fi would be awesome. But
But his videos are long. So, yeah.
yeah, his videos are like 30 minutes, 45 minutes, sometimes they're an hour long. They're great. I freaking love watching them. Um,
Yeah.
I love the fish. The jokes are hilarious.
Right.
But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it'd just be kind of like, not really difficult for us to do it, but I just
Hmm.
don't know how we would even kind of facilitate it.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I mean, that's what I'm doing pretty much is playing Destiny and trying to see we can record videos, at the moment. Also with the I don't know. Oh yeah, so back to the thing I was gonna tell you earlier. I don't know if you heard about this crew, these women that they were supposedly going to space. I don't know if you saw.
Right. Yeah, the Blue Origins, I think it's called.
What did you think of that? That was so dumb, huh?
I mean, it was
They're like,
cool. I mean, it's like another step towards normal people, I guess, going into space.
what was the Amazon guy there, or was I tripping?
I thought
The CEO
Yeah, Jeff
guy.
Bezos. I'm pretty sure it's his whole gig.
Oh, okay. So that's why I knew I saw him right there.
All the billionaires are trying to get into space. So Elon Musk doing the most.
Right.
The what's his name that owns Virgin Airlines and
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I know who you're talking about. I don't know what their names, but yeah.
yeah, the Rockstar dude, and then Jeff Bezos. They all got some
Hmm.
kind of like space program or something they're trying to do, and I mean it's cool. I like the
Yeah.
idea of innovations and a little bit more. I guess like a more diverse
Hmm.
market. Like it's not just a government entity that's sort of doing the space race right now. But I mean, I don't think there's a ton of competition, but at least there's a little bit of competition. I guess it just depends on who's focusing on what. I mean, we know Elon Musk is focusing on going to Mars, so I don't know. Maybe Jeff Bezos is doing more like I don't know luxury trips or something. Maybe. I mean, we kept talking about
Right.
like a whatever, like a sky city or space city or whatever. Like maybe someday it'll
Yeah.
be like a Hilton in space, and we could just go up there and chill out and stuff for a little bit.
Right. Yeah, it's crazy.
What was that one movie we
Um.
watched? The 2001: A Space Odyssey, where they go to the space Hilton or whatever.
Hmm.
Yeah, that was dope. Um,
What else been happening the last couple weeks? Oh, the Switch for our video game fans out there. Um, it's a freaking disaster. Price horrible.
how
Um,
many times have they changed the price now?
I have no idea.
Because I keep hearing
But
like,
they
oh yeah, it was 499. Okay, now it's gonna be 550. Now it's gonna be 600. Now it's gonna be 650. Now it's gonna go
nobody
back down to
knows.
now it's gonna be 575 or something like that.
Nobody knows. That's the thing. It's like, and right now the pre-orders are in limbo. Like nobody knows when the hell they're gonna be available. It's just a PR disaster.
And then
um,
charging like
I don't know.
90 to $100 per game. That's freaking nuts, man.
Yeah, just think about it. In two games, that's gonna be like $200, almost $200. That's insane. Nintendo's out of their mind, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get it. I just don't get it. Like I was telling, um, I think I was telling you, the price is just, I don't know, man. If I can't pre-order the thing, I'm not gonna bother.
I mean, that's a
I'm
weird thing about
bummed.
me. I always remember like Nintendo being reasonably priced. I remember like a
Yeah.
Nintendo being in everybody's home. And now it
Hmm.
seems like, man, with the prices they're coming up with, they're kind of pushing people out of that like home video game kind of,
Hmm.
I don't know what you call it, like section or content or whatever. Because a lot of people have a Steam Deck, which is like what
Right.
$400 now for like the high end one,
Hmm.
and you can do so much more with it than you can with the Switch 2. And the Switch 2 is now almost $200 more than it. Like
Right.
like what normal family is going to spend, $800 on a new Switch plus two games, even if it's like a family
Yeah.
of like three kids or something. That's not worth it.
I feel like the first people that are gonna buy it, in my opinion, on June 5th when it comes out, are gonna be like the hardcore, the Nintendo, like that they don't care, you know what I mean? Like that first, those first people that are like
The posers, the ones that are like, oh
the
yeah, I've been playing Mario since 1985, but they were born in 1986.
yeah. So yeah, I just I feel like um what I think I was telling you the other day that Nintendo has a good system, then it has a shitty system, and it's like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
They
mean,
keep going.
it. I get it. It kind of sucks, but a lot of times the shitty system is the system that's the innovative one, right? Like, oh hey, look, now we have internet on our console. Hey, look, now we're using
Yeah.
CDs or whatever. And then
Hmm.
everybody hates it, so then they go back to what works, and then everybody hates that because they're like, oh, it's not inventive enough. It's not there's no new technologies. Like, but your audience, you're the people that are playing these games, and you're the ones that bitched about you didn't like it, so they went back the way that worked, and then you bitched about
Right.
that too, but then you still bought it anyways.
Yeah. No, it's just it's. I don't know, man. You're
um,
not impressed, right? You're not impressed with it, right? You were saying from the beginning.
I mean, I have a Switch One. I still waited like what, almost 8 years to buy it or something crazy like that. And then, I mean, I just did what I did with it. Then that was kind of like Dunzo. It just sits there now.
You don't even play it anymore. That's
I mean,
crazy.
I'm not really into anything on there.
Nintendo. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
even
that's
some of the stuff that I was like, oh, cool, like here's like old Castlevania stuff. I'll sit there and I'll play it for a little bit, and I'm just like, oh, now I remember why I like never finished any of these games when I was a kid. You know?
yeah, they're tough as shit. Some of these are horrible, how brutal they are, you know. But yeah, I mean, yeah, that's what's been going on with the Switch. It's just it's been a PR disaster, like I said.
I know the Nintendo Direct was a disaster. I rewatched it and I was like, dude, we were so good during the Nintendo Direct, but like the Direct itself sucked. And then the fact that like
Yeah.
the one or two games I was like kind of interested in seeing, the Nintendo Direct like screwed up and they weren't streaming anymore, and we were trying to like scramble and figure out what was going on. And I was like, oh no,
Hopefully,
yeah, it's all screwed up. It's like, oh man, I still haven't
so for
seen the Cyberpunk game
uh
on the Switch yet.
oh yeah, they showed it. Yeah, it looks actually pretty good, and people are saying it runs pretty well too. They had hands on. I saw this guy playing it, and he says it runs well. He was impressed. He was like, "Wow, this actually runs pretty good."
I don't know. Like I said, like I don't think people care enough that it's getting into like the mainstream, and I think that's the
Hmm.
problem that Nintendo has now is I think they've pushed out the normal like home children buyer, and they're only
Hmm.
focusing on these really weird adult retro players who just keep wanting to continue playing Super Mario World.
That's
I
funny.
mean, honestly, they've priced out families. I mean, how is a family gonna afford a $800 system with just two games?
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just crazy. It blows my mind that there's not even gonna be like a pack-in game, you know?
And then if you think about it, some of the accessories they come up with, like the being able to talk
The camera.
online and the camera,
Hmm.
like who's gonna want their kids on that stuff, man?
Yeah, that's the thing. That's I don't know, to be honest. I don't know.
Like I feel like they're opening themselves up for I don't know, I wouldn't want to say lawsuits, but I mean it's gonna be kind of bad. I feel like like the little kids like, yeah, put on your camera, let me see what you look like, and it's like just seeing dicks everywhere. Who knows?
Yeah, no, I don't know. I think I don't know. What Nintendo did, I felt like they didn't really show it like in a good way. You know what I mean? It's just all weird the way they presented it.
I mean, it's like I said, they're being reactive, which is good, I guess. People were complaining that the Switch doesn't really have like a good online presence. It doesn't have, you know,
Hardcore games like AAA games. Yeah.
it still kind of doesn't. I mean, I seen that, there's now was it Elder Scrolls is on there? Not Elder Scrolls. What's the game I'm thinking about?
Elder Ring,
There you go, Elden Ring.
Elder Ring, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I'm like, okay, that's kind of cool, but like, what little kid's gonna want to play that? Like, adults freak out trying to
yeah,
play that game.
yeah. I don't know.
I don't know. Like I said, I
I
feel
don't know.
like Nintendo's always had whatever 30% of the market, but that 30% was always children, and now I feel like they've
Mhm.
pushed the children out.
That's funny.
I mean, because if
They
you
got
really think
grown.
about it, right, people who buy Nintendos and stuff like that mostly are going to be families with children. They're going to have two or
Hmm.
three kids probably, but it went from being like, oh yeah, here's a $300 system, and it's 40 $50 per game. So for 800 something dollars, you can get four games in the system and whatever how many controllers. Now it's gonna be $800 for just the system and like two games. And I don't
So you
know.
don't think that?
I just don't think a lot
Uh,
of people with kids are gonna buy into it. And I think they've really
y-
pushed out the family unit from there. I hopefully, I mean, I don't want to see Nintendo fail. Obviously, I don't want to see anybody fail, but I feel like they're pushing out their 30%.
you don't think the tariffs had anything to do with this, or like
I don't
for
think
the
so.
pricing,
No,
or is this Nintendo being greedy
I
and
think it's Nintendo
freaking?
being greedy. I think it's just, I mean, just the way they've reacted to it. And I understand, like, okay, yeah, hey, we set this price, we don't want to lower it. But then they keep raising the price, lowering the price, raising the price, lowering the price. They keep announcing this, announcing that, and then
Yeah,
they, what did one guy say? Like, if you can't afford a Switch 2, just go buy a Switch 1.
yeah. The Bowser, the president said that he's like, if you can't afford a Switch 2, just get a Switch 1, and it's like, what the hell?
Yeah, I mean,
And
so,
I don't
and
get
you've
it.
even said like, oh yeah, 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 that makes sense. But it's like, but it doesn't though, because if you want to play the newer games, You can't do it on the Switch One.
Yes, true. Especially like for example, I don't know if you saw. Remember in the direct, they also announced GameCube games coming to it.
Hmm.
And to play GameCube games, it said exclusive to the Switch too.
Right.
So like you're screwed if you're on the Switch One. Like you can't do shit about it.
Yeah, and that's lame. That's I don't know. But then, like you said, with the tariff stuff, people were freaking out about the tariffs and all that stuff. But then it came to light that all these Switch 2s were already in the States. So they'd already
Yeah,
been delivered. They're all just sitting
that's
there in a warehouse.
that's
So
crazy.
so
Yeah,
after
really.
the fact, they were going to start changing the prices. And then they made a big announcement, oh, because of the tariffs, because of the tariffs. But there was no tariffs when they sent them over. So now they're just trying to get extra money
See,
from customers.
you know, I think the problem with, in my opinion, with Nintendo is that there's two different companies running it. There's the Japanese culture and there's the American culture. You know what I mean? And a lot of times they actually they crash. You know, in terms of like, for example, I don't know if you saw, you know, that guy Reggie from Nintendo, like the ex president, I think he was.
Right.
He was always telling Nintendo, "Hey, you gotta have a packing game, bring some value to the system." He did it. Apparently, supposedly, they didn't even want to put a packing game back in. Remember the Wii with the Wii Sports?
Uh huh.
And he said, "No, we don't want to put it in." And he was Reggie was telling him like, "You know what? You guys need to put a freaking packing game." You know?
What's a
And
packing
Nintendo's
game? Just like a game
like
that
yeah,
ships out with
like
it?
yeah, ships up with them. So it's weird because there's in the past, for example, like the Super Nintendo when that came out in '91, Super Mario World was a packing game,
Right.
and then the 64 they didn't put it, which was kind of weird because Mario 64 would have been a for the 64. Then the GameCube came around, they didn't put a packing in again like a game, and then I think the Wii was Wii Sports. Switch didn't have one. The Wii. Oh, what's weird is that the Wii U did have one. The Wii U was like this. What was it called? Nintendo Land, I think it was called.
Yeah, they had like the Wii, whatever the Mii's, the Wii Mii's, whatever they're called.
Yeah, so it's like they're going back again to releasing something and not putting anything. Oh, and they're charging for some Nintendo World Tour for $10. Like what the hell? Nintendo's out of their mind. I don't know what the. It's just fucking insane, dude.
And then
And people will still support it.
aren't they charging the Japanese customers less for the Switch 2s?
Yeah, it's like what the heck? Like 300 and something, and then fucking they announced that it's locked. You can't even unlock the damn thing, you know?
Right.
Like what the hell? Nintendo's like, I can already tell you this is not gonna be as successful. Mark my words, people.
I don't know, man. You
Oh,
might be eating those words because you never know. Like I said, people are crazy for that kind of stuff.
you'd be surprised though. Nintendo has a huge fan base though. That's the what kind of drives me crazy. Like
That's what I'm saying. Like a lot of them, it's weird because their fan base are gonna bitch and complain, but they're still gonna buy it.
they're still gonna buy it. Yeah, no matter what, they're gonna buy it. They're gonna buy it. It doesn't matter if it's 500, $600, even 700. They will buy that basically. And so it's just I don't know, man. It's just crazy, crazy, crazy. But yeah, I don't know. I'm done talking about the Switch 2.
You getting
That
all
shit
mad
pisses
now?
me off. Yeah, that shit pisses me off because I'm a Nintendo. I've been playing Nintendo since the '80s, and it's like I can't defend them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe every single time. You know what I mean?
It's like I said last time. These people they just need to like dictate stuff with their wallet. If they don't pay
Buy
for
it.
it, if they don't buy it,
Mhm.
then Nintendo's
Mhm.
gonna be forced to have to go back to their original prices and stuff like that. But like I
Yeah,
said, people are
yeah,
gonna buy it regardless. So
yeah. They're gonna buy it. Trust me. Because I don't know if you saw the reaction from New York. You know how they have a store over there in New York.
yeah,
They made a reaction of hundreds. It looks like thousands of people watching this event over there when it happened on April 2nd, I think. And everybody was like, "Yeah!" Everybody was going crazy. Like, blows my mind, man. Like I said, I will get it if
Oh,
I
Lord of
can.
mercy.
But I'm not gonna go out of it though. I'm not gonna go out of my way, and you know what I mean.
I would sit on it for a while and just see what happens.
If I can get it, yeah. If not, fuck it. It is what it is.
Oh
But
man,
anyways,
funny.
what else been happening?
Oh, not much.
Anything
I mean, the world's still kind
besides?
of a little screwed.
Yeah.
Like we've got peace in Russia, but we don't got peace in Ukraine.
Mhm. Mhm.
What else? All these European nations are doing exactly what we want them to do, but they're still
Yeah.
trying to make the United States the enemy somehow.
Did you see the president was there yesterday? Visiting Trump. What was it? Yesterday. Wait, was it yesterday or the day before? I
Visiting
can't
where?
remember. The White House, president of El Salvador. So
Oh
he was
yeah, yeah,
actually
yeah.
there, and they were going bananas because of all that stuff. But we don't want to jump into that because it's like really debate. I don't know. This is a political channel, but yeah. But anyways, a
Yeah,
lot of
I
stuff
don't
is
want to get
going
into
on,
it.
guys. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on. Um, like I said,
Yeah, lots of stuff going on in
our
the
channel
world,
focus.
nothing going on in our
Yeah,
lives.
yeah. I mean, our channel's focus. We focus on reacting into like ghost stories, but I mean, we'll talk about what's going on, you know,
I still want to get
around
into
every.
maybe like reacting to movies, but I still don't know
Yeah, that
what
would be
like
great. Yeah,
the
that would be great because
legalities are of it. You know,
yeah, that would be great to react to actually movies.
have you
Yeah.
ever seen Mystery Science Theater 3000?
No, you talked about it the other day. I remember.
Yeah, so what they do is I'm not sure how they do it. I'm pretty sure that these movies are like abandoned movies, like nobody really owns them, so it doesn't matter that they show them on TV or whatever,
Hmm.
because they're just kind of like they're not great movies. They're usually really shitty movies, but they're hilarious, right? How bad they are. And
Okay.
all they do is they just sit there and they just like talk crap about the movie. They make
Hmm.
fun of it. I would love to do something like that, but it's hard to
Yeah.
find. I don't know. Like I'm afraid we're gonna get like copyrighted so hard. You know.
Right, right. Because I've noticed, like for example, the Nintendo nerd when he does like like videos and stuff, he doesn't really put video. He just posts pictures most of the time. So I'm like, I'm not sure if he's doing that because he doesn't want to get copyright.
Probably. I mean, that's a way to get around it, but it would suck to be sitting there and just have like we're watching it and reacting to it, but nobody can see what's going on.
Yeah, and then pictures don't really tell the whole story, in my opinion. I think a lot of times video makes more sense.
Yeah. I've seen a couple people that have like movie reactions, but I
With
don't know. I don't know how they do it.
video?
Yeah, like they
With
do like
video?
a full movie reaction, review, whatever, and the movie's
Hmm.
playing. It's like a stripped down version of the movie,
Oh, okay. Okay.
but I'm pretty sure they sit there and watch the whole movie and then edit it afterwards. And but like I don't know. I've never. I want to watch a couple of them all the way through just to see like how they really do it.
Hmm.
But then again, like I
Hmm.
said, I don't know like how they're dealing with the copyrights and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah. That's weird. Really weird.
I mean, I wonder
I
if we
mean,
get away with watching like some old movies that nobody cares about. You know what I mean?
right.
Like
Because
some
honestly, I would like to like if we were to let's say we were to do reactions to movies. My first movie I would choose personally, you already know what it is. One of my favorite movies. You know what it is, right?
Alien 3.
No, it's gonna have to be Event Horizon. I want to
Um,
react to Event Horizon. I love Event Horizon. A lot of people say, "Why do you like it?" I love the atmosphere. I love the characters. I just like everything about it. I don't know.
we could do like a trivia thing. Like be like,
Oh, that would
hey,
be
did
nice.
you know that Lawrence Fishburne, not only starring in Event Horizon, whose name is Stephen Miller, who was a space cowboy, also the Steve Miller
Hmm.
Band, the song Space Cowboy. Like I don't know, do like a weird X-ray
It's
trivia thing like that. I don't know.
it's crazy because I bought that movie. Look, I saw it in movies when it came out in '97. Bought it on VCR. Bought it on DVD. Bought it on 4K. Bought it on Blu-ray. I bought it even on streaming. I have it.
Dude, and
Like I have that
remember
movie.
we still haven't found that director's cut that supposedly exists.
Oh, yeah. So from what I've heard, it exists apparently on the 4K version. There's like a 4K version of it because I have the regular 4K, but apparently there's a director's cut of that one, which only came out in Europe, I believe, or something like that. They say.
Oh man.
I would want to watch that one.
Yeah, we
That
gotta
would be
figure it out.
cool.
Gotta look more into it.
What about you? What would you want to react to? Any movies that you would want to like if you were to choose your first
I don't know.
movie?
Maybe
Mm,
I don't know. I mean, honestly, I like
So
the Mystery Science Theater deal. You know, like we can go on like Tubi or something and just watch some really wild ass like weird made in LA B movie or something like that, and just like react to
when is
that.
when did it come out? When did
What?
that come out?
What?
That the mystery of.
It came out in like the late '80s, early '90s.
Oh,
Yeah, it was on regular
yeah,
TV. It was on like Channel 9 or something like that for a long time.
we gotta watch that for sure.
Yeah, if you want to.
But yeah,
They have like a YouTube channel now. I didn't realize it, but they do like it's on like all day. Like it's a 24/7 channel on YouTube, and then you could also watch it
what?
on like it's like one of those like free channels on like Roku and stuff like that. You know?
Oh, okay,
Yeah, so you watch Mr. Science Theater like all day long.
that's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Yes,
I like the OG versions though, with
you know what
Mike
show
and
I like a
Joel.
you know what show I like a lot and Tales from the Creep Side, I think it's called something like that. Tales of the Creep
You
Side.
just you're literally saying two different shows. There's Creep Show and Tales from the Crypt. Which one?
No, wait, is it Tales of the Dark Side? No, I think it's called Tales of the Dark Side
Yeah, that's a
or
third one. That's
something.
another different one.
No idea what it's fucking called, but it's something. Basically, you seen the intro, right? Where it starts like a creepy guy talking, creepy ass song, and then it turns like from color to dark, or from dark to color. I think I don't remember. Is that is that is
Uh,
that Tales of the Dark Side?
the Tales on the Dark Side. All I remember is there's like trees, and then it just kind
Yeah,
of like it just shows the trees. It's got creepy music, and then it just goes
yeah, yeah,
Tales from
yeah.
the
That's the
Dark
one. So
Side.
yeah. So that's what I like. I like that show. That show's
Okay.
pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. We have to find some episodes of that. Maybe we could do some episodes of Tales of the Dark Side. I don't think anybody cares about that show anymore.
Yeah, not a lot. Yeah, true. Not a lot. Yeah.
But
But yeah,
but there's Creep Show, and then there's Tales from the Crypt, and then and I was like,
there's
you said
Goosebumps.
every freaking title when you said it.
There's Goosebumps too. I remember that one.
Man,
Uh, you don't like Goosebumps?
I mean it's for
Or did
kids, you know.
I like the books? I thought the books had nice art. I remember.
Yeah, I mean I read the
I like.
books. That the books are good.
Yeah, yeah. But I don't know. Anything else you want to say?
You know, like I
Yeah,
said, just
just.
kind of like thank everybody for the views. We would appreciate more likes if you can do it, but we actually have 13 subscribers as of today, which that's like a milestone.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, that's a lot. To be honest, because um, my channel, Power Glove Pixels, I didn't get to 13 subscribers until like over a year, I believe, on my channel. So
Right?
that was pretty bad. So 13, and how long has this channel been up? I can't remember. A couple weeks, right?
Our channel? No, it's probably been a month or so, right?
Okay, so that's not bad to be honest. So if 13 subscribers in over a month, that's not bad.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't know. I'm
But
just really appreciative that, people are even watching us, and it's pretty cool. I mean, we get a lot of
yeah,
shit from our friends about it, but I think they even start to like stuff, and they already know us, so
I
they already
mean,
know like, oh, look, you made this sound, or oh, look, you made that word, you said that word, or whatever, and it's like, yeah, dude,
um,
I'm dumb. That's I can't help it.
also if you guys have any ideas of maybe videos to react to, just let us know, down below as well. Anything you guys want us to react to.
Yeah, I mean, I want to. Right now, we're just kind of doing the big three, but I want to expand out and do some
Yeah,
more.
that's what I would want to do too. Yeah, like just not just ghost stuff and just branch to something, more.
Have we ever thought about just doing like our own like research on stuff? Like, let's say like one episode we just talk about Wendigos, and another episode we
Oh,
talk about UFOs or like a specific UFO crash site or something like that.
Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, that'd be nice.
I mean, we'd actually have to do some work.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, forget that.
And then we both put our brains and talk about it. Yeah, I mean it's a good idea. But I think it's easier for me just in the video, just have a video and
Yeah, I mean,
kind
it's
of like how
definitely
we're doing
easier.
it now. Hmm.
Yeah. I mean, that could be something like a special or something, you know?
Yeah, for sure. Definitely for something for Halloween, we need to come up with something good too.
Ooh, yeah, about that.
'Cause, yeah,
Wait,
something we can come up
April,
with.
May, June, July, August, September, October. That's like
Hmm.
7 months away. We got plenty of time.
Right, right.
Unless you want to do like the 15 days of October. Every other day we have like a special coming out for October. Then we
Hmm.
really have to start working on it now. We got to start working on it now.
You know what? Well, the thing is, like, for October, we could do like horror movies or something, 'cause that's what people like, especially that one.
Hmm.
Something Chucky,
Like
like,
reacting to horror movies or just like commenting on them or
or maybe just like review the movie or something. Just your thoughts on it,
hmm.
just like a straight review.
Well, you start working on that and I'll start working on the other thing.
All right,
And then we'll try
I'll
to put
have a
it
list of
together
movies,
for we'll try to put it together for Halloween.
but I think that's it that I have to say for now. I mean, hopefully we could have these podcasts what, once a week, I think, maybe, or something.
No, not about once a week. I just
When was
like
the
doing
last
it.
time
I
though?
just like doing it when we just kind of have lulls in our whatever, our
When was the
activities.
last time? When was the last time we did a podcast? I can't remember. It was like two
Probably a
weeks
couple
ago or
weeks
something.
ago. Yeah.
A couple weeks ago. Okay, that's pretty much it for me. Anything else you want to say?
No, I'm pretty done. I mean, we're already making promises. Hopefully, we can keep.
Yeah,
Like Halloween
like,
specials and movie
oh yeah,
reviews and yeah,
yeah. I always wanted movie reviews. I don't know.
yeah. We'll put a lot on our plate. We're still trying to figure everything out. Hopefully, it'll all work out.
So, like always, like and subscribe, and I guess till next time.
Yeah. Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you for watching our content. And like I said, if you want to interact with us, leave a comment or email us or whatever you want to do, and we'll get to you.
All
That's
right,
the
later.
Eerie Cast Podcast, and we're out.